What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother word, man? Tap in, bro. Tap in. Cause today is a little serious right now. It's a little serious right now, this shit here. Like, comment, and subscribe, dog. We talking about the diddler today, bro. Oh my goodness, man. I watched this Netflix series, bro. And I will say it blew my mind a little bit, I would say, the stuff that he was saying on camera, going up the trail, and how he was trying to do this and do that. Maybe he just thought that would be edited out, later on down the road. But to even be on camera saying stuff like that, bro, you are a different type of man, my boy. Yeah, you're a different type of man. And to all the people that's out here talking about, oh, they just trying to bring down the black man. Hey, look here, bro. Ain't nothing worse than a black man out here doing, or a black woman out here doing stuff to the black community, harming other black folks. We don't give a flying what about what skin complexion that man is. If he out here doing harm to black men and women, hey, off with it. Yeah, we ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. We don't need none of that in the black community at all. We don't care how rich you is, what you done did, none of that. Morals and principles is always in effect, bro. And that shit right there will never be cool. But did he do that? Now, I can't sit here and say that everything that they said is 100% truth. You got to understand that some of these people that were speaking, they speaking from, a place of, real live vitriol and hurt. They really, scarred from, business deals and, let's just say other things that may or may not have happened, with them involving him, with the other stuff. So, yeah, man, I thought it was crazy, bro, how, really just how he was on camera, but the allegations of the things that he was doing, bro, is sickening. That's out of this world. Like, it just make you look at him in a whole different light. Even his, like, family, like his kids and stuff like that. If he out here living life like that, and they was participants in what he had going on, that's crazy. But hey man, they say he learned it from other people in the game, and they ain't talking about them. But if it's people out here that stuff is happening to y'all, bro, y'all need to speak up, bro, because fame and fortune is only gonna get you so far. Like, your mental matters at the end of the day. If you out here mentally fucked off because of what you done sold your soul to do, or whatever the case may be to get ahead, you gotta live with that. You know what I'm saying? And you not coming out and speaking allows that behavior to manifest in our community even more. And to a degree, y'all are kind of the problem as well, because you get in these peculiar situations, you feel me? And then when it happens, you play victim, but you don't want to tell nobody about it because you don't want to look like this or that. Hey, it's best if people know what type of person we dealing with, so we can go ahead and slide kinfolk, about the picture, you feel me? Because it's one thing we always gonna stand on, bro, and that morals and principles as men, bro. Like, women should too, but as men, like, we got to stand on that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. But like I said, it's a lot of hurt people in there, including 50 Cent. You feel me? 50 Cent does not like P. Diddy. So, man, I thought it was a crazy documentary. Somebody had told me to watch it, man. I really wasn't trying to watch it at first. I thought it was going to be, just like some other, nonsense. But, boy, once I got to watching episode 1, I was drawn in, bro. They making a lot of allegations in that thing, man, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But if that stuff did happen to them folks like that, bro, it's unfortunate. And if P. Diddy is that type of guy, then, hey, man, we don't need to embrace nothing like that. But if they lying on this man in a sense, and he ain't out here living like how, saying he living, he just really just a freak, you feel me? That's between him and what, whatever else, who else he dealing with, They all in that upper echelon do some, you know, other world things, you know, here and there. So, you know, that's between them and them. But, you know, I feel like a lot of people around him pretty much act like they was with whatever he was with, you know what I'm saying, in order to get ahead. And then, like I said, them people are part of the problem too, because you just greenlighting people into bad behavior, you feel me? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like he may have did some things, you feel me? But I also feel like a lot of these people are willing participants, bro, like at the end of the day, because they have been promised, you know, money and fame. And money and fame can make you do some strange things. And that's kind of what was going on behind the scenes. So, I mean, hey, if that was what you was with, you had to sit there and be with that. But if you didn't want to be with that, you could always leave, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, death before dishonor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going. Like, it is what it is. You got to kill me before I dishonor my morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Like, off with my head. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, I think everybody should tune in to the Diddler and see what y'all think about the situation. But 50 Cent, you's a fool, boy. Boy, you's a fool. The interview you did, all type, boy, hey, you's a fool. But, you know, it's war. And ain't no rules in war, man. 50 say he going for the juggler, you know, on the Diddler. You know, it is what it is. So, hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, I holla.